season? Or a couple?
My highlight definitely was when I did the zombie number with They're Everywhere. With Jason and Kayla. That was the highlight for me because they literally enveloped. Is that the word? Enveloped? Enveloped? Yeah.
Embody?
Embody, I can use that too.
Okay.
What I was thinking of, because when they first asked me to do the number, I got the song They're Everywhere, and I was like, okay, it's like grimy. They're everywhere. It's spooky. I want to do zombies. I couldn't do Michael Jackson because they wouldn't let us do anything for Michael Jackson, so I said, let me take Thriller in my style, take it to 2010, and do a piece. And that's what you got.
Awesome. Where do you get inspiration for your dances?
Everywhere. I get inspiration from everywhere. Like I said, that song inspired me. The fact that it was called They're Everywhere, it made me think like they have to be coming from somewhere. They're probably zombies dead, and they're like looking around like they're everywhere. So when you saw him coming up from around her and doing his thing, that's exactly what I saw when I heard the song. And the song just told the story, and I just made it come to life. That's how I do all my choreography.
Awesome.
Nigel said a couple weeks ago that he was kind of disappointed with the quality of the hip hop this season. Did you agree with him?
Because I hadn't been doing anything.
I would agree with that one part.
I'm playing. No, you know why? Because this is exactly what I was just saying earlier. Because most of the dancers on the show, they're all lyrical dancers, contemporary dancers. So you're not ever gonna really get a strong hip hop number from that genre. They'll do the moves. They'll do the choreography, but you're never going to get that hard chest pop and that attitude. You're never going to get that, you know what I mean? That's why I had to flip it, because I'm a smart choreographer. I flipped it, so when I did my number, I didn't go for a strong hip-hop number. I did a character-style number with a hip-hop feel to it, you know what I mean? So the faces were, the bodies were, everything was hard, you know what I mean? And the story told everything else. So you were captivated by my creation rather than them being hip-hop dancers or lyrical dancers.
I actually really like the Capono Ashley shadow dance. I mean, did it come out the way you...
I'm going to tell you this. It goes back to what I was saying. Because they weren't the dancers that I needed to do that number, if I brought in two dancers that I danced with to do that number, it would look totally different. Concept was beautiful, you know what I mean? And I still don't think they did that bad of a job. I think they did a really good job. It's just that they was expecting them to just whip it. Everybody was expecting them to just rip that choreography, and they didn't do it. You know what I mean? And I even like the slow song, the I Can't Stop Missing You. I like that one too, but he's just not. He just don't have that edge to make girls just be like, oh, I want him to sing that to me, or I want him to dance that with me. You know what I mean? So it could have been better. You know what I mean? But then you let me get the other two, let me get a hot song and a hot concept, and then they ripped it. You know what I mean? It was like night and day. And Jason was in that number, and see how I flipped it? Now he was like, you know what I mean? I switched it over, and now he was more believable as a dancer doing what I do rather than the other one.
If you could cherry pick one person from this top 20 to work with, who would it be that you haven't worked with?
Philip. Yeah. Philip. So mad I didn't get to work with Philip. That Tabitha Napoleon number, a rap. That was so sexy to me. Like, I'd never seen that number before. So when I saw it today, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, from the first moment they moved to the last second of that choreography, genius. Perfect. Like, loved it. You know what I mean? So, and Philip, you know what I mean? You can't go wrong.
One ABDC question.
Yes.
Anyone as exciting as the Beat Freaks were last year?
Massive Monkeys, and We Are Heroes. That's all I have to say.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
And it's a crew from the Bronx. I'm telling you, it's a wrap this year. Yeah. So.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'll see y'all later, right?